Well, good morning. I am driving and we are on our way into Miami Beach. And we are going to be in the water today just as soon as the screaming stops because the water is really cold. And I have a wetsuit. It's a shorty, so it's like right below the knees and full chest. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. And it's a beautiful day. Isn't it nice? That's why people live down here, right? That's why they pay big bucks for real estate and everything else. So, all right, well, we're gonna get into it. Be back in a while. Well, we are on the beach. Miami Beach. Isn't it beautiful? And they are putting out the sea of beach chairs. It's a little rougher than I like, but it's supposed to, I know you're laughing, but it's supposed to calm down through the day. We've got a guy already in the water detecting. He's about to get some competition. Anything? How's it going? Brittany, nice to meet you.
Carlos, nice to meet you.
Mucho gusto.
Anillo de plata. Silver ring.
Silver ring?
Yeah.
Ah, good for you.
Nice. Look.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's been down a while.
Yeah, it's black. Very black. Over there.
It's about a women's size 6.
Let's say, oh. We have a little more, but I think, yeah.
So I left this at home. I left my Equinox at home.
You have, I have one too.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's very good.
Oh, yeah.
But this is my first Equinox. I don't know, always the water inside the machine.
You know, I'm laughing, but a lot of people complain, and that's one reason I won't mess around. I just leave it at home. But this is a great choice.
Yeah, I love it. We're going to the Fontainebleau.
Yeah.
It's a great place.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be. You want to go?
Oh, maybe stay here for.
This is
No, a Nubo, I think.
No, this is yeah, I can't think of the name of the hotel. Oh, this is the Eden Rock.
In Rock, yeah. Okay. Nubo and Nubo, I think. But
It's not that cold.
It's good today.
Yeah.
Because all week we have
Yeah, I know. I've been watching. I watch the surf reports.
Me too.
Tomorrow it'll be better.
Yeah.
It'll be like glass. All right.
Bye.
Nice to meet
Thank
you.
you. Good
Same
home.
here. I'm gonna do some in the water and I think some on the beach.
Yeah. I don't like the dry fit.
I would suggest that you use a bigger coil. This is great if you're in the park, right? It's great if you're high trash area, but a 6-inch coil is not for this.
Always, I love it. I don't like the.
You don't like bigger?
No,
Because you
I don't-
can't, because what, you can't pinpoint?
Yeah. My arm is very tired.
Yeah, I have to wear a harness. I have a 15-inch coil tech for this.
I like it so much. I find many things with it. Many.
Yeah, I see you got the graphite shaft.
You find chains, gold chains with those?
You
I
can.
never find a chain.
You should.
Always find the pendant, but the chains.
Well, you have to chase the faint signals. If you're only chasing the loud ones, you're not gonna get anywhere near as much. This, you're just listening.
Much better for the chains.
Yeah,
That equipment.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna be testing this. I also like the Garrett ATS.
And tell me, I lost my chain. I tried to find them. Two guys losing big chains.
Oh
10,000
my
grams.
God.
I'm trying to find them.
Did they say how far out they were?
2-3 months ago.
No, but how far out? How many meters?
No, there, in this area.
This
You
is
mean
a
in
very
this area, the wet.
the tide.
Yeah, you're losing the chains.
They're either
I
it's
try to find them. My chain.
if you have time, Carlos, right? If you have time, come down, show me, and let's see if we can find it. We find it, we
3
split it.
months ago. Nobody know because many people using the metal detector in this area.
I bet. I think I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna get this
Yeah.
because I'm gonna cook.
Okay.
So let me go do that, and then
So the Fontainebleau in this area, and the guys with the chairs, the first.
oh, it's a nightmare. I call it a sea of beach chairs.
Yeah.
All right, my friend. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
This is nice.
Yeah.
I come once in a while. These I sell.
Really?
Vende. Yeah.
Wow.
They're custom made.
Nice.
Yeah. It's 6061 aluminum. And they're on eBay.
This is the bucks.
Numero uno gorgeous stuck. Number 1 gorgeous stuck.
Wow. For you.
And if you have a different idea, we can have it custom made for you.
I like
Más grande, más pequeño. Yeah. Yep.
perfect.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Talk to you soon. Okay. So in case you're wondering what's going on, you're not seeing deja vu. I went back to the car to get a long sleeve shirt because the shorty has short sleeves. So it's hard. I'm a big girl, so it's hard for me to find a wetsuit. And maybe at some point I'll get a custom made wetsuit.
Out of curiosity, do you find a lot of gold?
Now and again,
Huh?
not always.
No, yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, because there's a lot of tourists. I guess like everybody loses their.
You better believe it.
Yeah. Good luck.
So as you can see, people are very curious what you find. So we're gonna pass this gentleman again. He's metal detecting. He was saying that there were several gold chains that were lost, over 10 grams each, near the shoreline. I don't know. I'm gonna run this thing in zero discrimination. We've got the Garrett Sea Hunter 2, and we're gonna have at it. So we're gonna run for a couple of hours and then probably take a break and do some more until I pass out. So we're in the water, and we've got another guy detecting about 75 feet in front of me. This is one of those lessons where you see other detectorists, like Carlos behind us. He's running the Equinox. He has a Detect Ed graphite shaft. He prefers the 6-inch coil in the water. I can't say he's wrong. He finds stuff. I'm running personally the 10 by 14 inch monocoil that's specific for the Garrett Sea Hunter 2. I do not have a problem pinpointing with it yet, but the day is young. All right, more later. You see what they do? They get paid a zillion bucks to turn this beach over. Actually, it can be beneficial, because you might find stuff you might not otherwise find. Looking south. Correction, north. So, we're running elimination, which is basically discrimination by another name, at 1. All I care about is getting rid of the background noise, which is basically the seawater. There's a little bit of that in my earphones. It's not pleasant. So that's what we're doing. More later. So those of you who are have some delusions that being in here on the end of November is a walk in the park, the water is about 64 degrees, and it's a shock to the system. I got nothing on some of the people that I've seen detect up in New Hampshire in 38-degree water. Obviously, they're in a 7mm wetsuit and there's no exposed skin, but that's a hoodie and maybe Farmer John wetsuit and all of that. So, as mentioned a while ago, and in the introduction to the channel video, one of the goals of this channel is to not only be detecting on the beach, nothing so far, by the way, in the headphones, but to be in the water, and then on top of that, to be with an air compressor under the water. So we'll take it as we can. Like anyone else, I have a budget, so I'm working against my budget. In the meantime, you enjoy life, have the best time you can, make do with what you can, and appreciate what you have for equipment, because trust me when I tell you, you can always have something better. All right, more later. So we are approaching our guy here, the competition. There is actually 2 of them to my south and 1 on my 6 north of me. They're everywhere. You know, what are you gonna do? I'm not gonna even budge. I'm not going home. I'm not quitting. You just keep going. Of course, I'm not gonna go home. This is a big ocean. It's a piece of it for everybody.
I lost ring.
Oh.
And he told me you're here every day.
Me? No.
Sorry.
He is.
Yeah.
Not me.
No, he said to ask you. I lost the
So-
gold ring
When?
2 weeks ago. Here. Did you find it? It's like a.
Let me tell you something about gold. Gold goes deep
Yeah.
like that.
Okay.
It's 19 times heavier than water.
Yeah.
So it sinks like lead,
Yeah.
like gold.
So you didn't find.
9.
What did you find?
999.
What did you find?
Nothing today.
But usually.
A week ago I found a gold ring.
But not.
Fort Lauderdale.
But not. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm sorry.
No worries.
All right. If I,
Yeah.
what does it look like?
Super tiny because it's a chain, it's not a ring. You know.
It's a ring or a chain.
It's like it's not stable. It's not solid. It's made like a chain, but it's a ring.
Those type of targets
Yeah.
are very difficult.
Yeah, I know. It's tiny, tiny. That's why I never looked for it. So I thought I'd give it a try.
If this can't find it, nothing can find it.
Yeah. I haven't even looked for it. No worries.
Where?
Yeah.
On the beach?
Yeah. But like it was high, it was low tide.
Low tide.
Maybe the water has hit it.
Listen, we had a lot of rough tide, a lot of rough water
Yeah.
this past week.
So it's like,
My guess
yeah.
is there's at least a 50-50 chance it's in the water already.
Yeah, I'm sure about that.
Unless it's like a large, like a men's ring,
Yeah.
very heavy,
Yeah.
it might sink. Otherwise, the tide will grab it
Yeah.
and it'll take it out.
It's like 1 gram or something like the tide.
I can promise you if I find it, where are you gonna sit?
Here, the last row of the Soho House.
I watch, I tell you.
Thank you.
Bitte, no problem.
You find something every day?
No, well, something, but not always something good.
Is it like for a hobby or is it for
Always hobby,
just for fun?
fun, and very good exercise. It's not anything else. If I was doing big business, maybe you would take people out, like an expedition. But
Yeah.
this is just for laughs and giggles.
Cool hobby though.
Yeah, it's a cool hobby, big money. Equipment's expensive.
Yeah.
Everything's expensive.
Yeah.
All right, Fraulein, let me get to it. Very sharp. That could easily go in somebody's foot. So, we're using a pulse induction unit. It doesn't really do a fabulous job of filtering out much, but it can. Iron tends to be the last thing filtered out. So, if any of you have designs of filtering out iron with a PI unit, you're not gonna, smaller iron you're not. Bigger iron you can with like a Garrett ATX. This is the little brother, this is the Sea Hunter. It's gonna filter out stuff. You can filter out foil and stuff, depending on where you have your elimination, aka discrimination setting. All right, well, we're gonna keep going. So, it's been an uneventful day so far. I'll tell you one thing. You really must move slow because the tide will pull you off your feet even when we're on a target. So, more later. There's something to say, something to show. Isn't it beautiful? So, we are in the water. And working our way back north. It's been a dull, well, I don't know about dull, not dull. What's the word? Uneventful. A lot of people out right now. It's really gorgeous. This is the height of our tourist season. A little while ago, I ran into a German woman who was telling me she lost a ring that was composed of little links, L-I-N-K-S, links. And for those of you who are not keen on the difficulties of finding such an item, let me just tell you that that probably represents the Mount Everest sort of find for a metal detectorist, because a lot of metal detectors are only going to sound off on a clasp. They're not going to sound off on the actual chain. And I didn't say necklace, I said ring. So I couldn't even begin to tell you. The only metal detector I know of that'll pick it up, I know of two that might. One is the J.W. Fisher 6 or an 8X, probably an 8X because it's deeper. The other one is the Garrett ATX. That is well known to pick up gold chains. Alright, more later. So we continue to struggle to the north. I know this sounds crazy, but these waves are starting to make me seasick, I think. And I don't know how much longer I can stay in the water. So, one thing I'll say before anything else is that people will approach you. They're very curious. This is a high-end hobby. Costs a fair amount of money to get into it with a lot of knowledge behind it. People are very curious. There's a beautiful yacht. Anyway, it's always good to be open with people. Honesty, I don't know. I mean, you try, but they all want to know like the best thing you ever found, like, and you're like thinking, well, what did I find? So, you have to decide what you want to tell people. Anyway, I'm just going to keep going, and if you find something, you'll be the first to know. So I learned a couple of lessons One is, this is too big of a coil for standing up. Their stock coil, I think, is 7 or 8. 7, I think. I have it at
The
home.
original, right?
Well, this is the optional, but I think it's better for scuba diving.
Yeah.
So if I come back tomorrow, I'll switch.
Tomorrow is a good day, right? I'm buying many pool caps, coins, nothing good there.
I found a nasty piece of metal. I found an S hook. Just crap. You know, basura, nothing. I don't even know where it is. You gotta bring a wetsuit. I don't know where the hell that crap is at. That is weird. I had it.
Listen.
It's somewhere. It's just garbage. Basura.
Yeah.
But either the other guy didn't pick it up. The guy didn't pick it up. And there's like some really dangerous shit. Here it is. On the glass. I mean, just crazy stuff.
Pool cap, motor cap.
If people knew what was in this water. That's shallow out there. I don't know how shallow. But you know what? I was actually getting seasick. Because the waves are constantly hitting you.
You're leaving?
Yeah, I had enough. I might do a little bit on the beach.
I'm detective. Thanks.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, brother.
I'm gonna take it.
Right? Saved my life. I got somebody running. Yeah? Yeah. Ever since, that's it. Yeah. Oh my God. So ever since that day, that's it. Every time I see one of you guys doing this, like I water.
Well, there was a lady. Thanks. She asked me. She's like, I lost my ring. I said, if I find it, I'll give it to you. Something very difficult.
He did it. He showed up. I don't know what he did. You guys have like a whistle or something. He blew something and 2 more people with these showed up.
That's weird.
There's like 3 of them. They were looking for it and they found it. They didn't even charge us though. They just...
No.
¿Ah? Yo lo perdí. Ayer me pasó y se me cayó. Mucho rato. Ajá. Alguien pasando, haciendo eso, que se llama Keith, me hizo el favor de buscarlo y lo encontró. Carlos, hey, gracias. Man, have a good one. In the Fontainebleau, I'm kind of silver with eyes, with the girl losing, cry so much, fighting for her.
Did the German woman come up to you? The German woman? Alemana.
Yeah?
Did she come to you?
No, it's American one.
Earlier, she come to me. She said she lost her ring.
You find it?
So I asked her about the ring. She's like, oh, it's made of little links, like on a chain. Like links.
Yeah?
But it's a ring. And I'm thinking, that's gotta be one of the hardest targets to find.
Yeah.
A ring made out of links, like links on a chain, little tiny links. Más pequeña.
Tell you, I never find the chain. Find the chains, the chains. Never. Didn't find it. Ooh, it's crazy. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, you can't play
Only,
games.
A coin, bowl coin. You have a bowl.
What kind of coin?
1942 coin, maybe
Oh, wow.
silver coin. You have.